Hey everybody, I'm back for a real quick video. I just got done with a very nice shave, and I've been tagged by Kevy Parr, I think that's how you pronounce his last name, and it's for what was my first proper traditional shaving kit. And I only have, we'll say, 2.5 of the items left. First, we'll start with the brush, and the funny thing is all I have is the box. When I piffed it to my pastor, who I still hang out with all the time, forgot to give him the brush, but it was part of my Maggard starter kit, Simpsons, and it was the Best Badger Special S1. I might want to borrow it back from him just because I wonder what I could do with it, because back then I couldn't lather it with garbage. It was a little 19mm knot. Just never could seem to get that thing to work just right. Have a feeling things would change now. For my soap, it was actually the Tob Sensitive Cream. I don't have that, and I once again gave that to him as well. He's since finished it off and now uses the container to transport coffee beans around. That was my second part. The blade were Wilkinson Sword. Just kind of thought the name was cool. I had a whole starter pack that Maggard's gave me, and then I bought the Wilkinson Sword, and I forget what else I threw in there extra. Thought the Wilkinson Sword had the better name. Tried them. I have no opinion on the blade because back then I was such a novice and I haven't tried them since. So it might be something once again I go back and look back and see, should I try those blades again and at least give them a shot? Because like a lot of the 7 o'clocks, Shark, things like that would come in those starter kits, I didn't know what I was doing then. I had nothing to judge off of, so I might go back and try it. The razor, which I've loaned out in the past and to some of my friends as starters, when I fell out of love with it, but I'm back in love with it again, is the Edwin Jagger DE89 classic. Most everybody's had it, or they got the Merker. But I just used this right now. Fantastic razor. I still like it. Just was falling out of love with it for whatever reason. So, but always gives me really good shaves. So very pleased there. Now the aftershave, this was the most disappointing, if the brush was a disappointment, but I think that was more technique. The most disappointing to me was the aftershave I decided to pick up. I really should have done more research on aftershaves, but I went ahead and I got the Tobbs Sandalwood Gel, and I figured, because the reason I got the gel, it smells nice, but I just don't like the feel of it at all. The reason I got the gel was because I figured, and sensitive cream was because when using an electric, it would tear up my neck really bad. And even with DE, every once in a while I'll get a little bit, of irritation and stuff, but it was just horrible. So I figured, oh, I must have really sensitive skin. I was just using crap. Pardon my French, but just kind of slipped out there. But so I figured, oh, I want to get something soothing like a gel. I'll get a sensitive cream. The cream works. I've actually just recently bought the Eton College and had a great shave with it, so it's not like the Tob Sensitive was bad at all, and it's not. But this aftershave gel, I've only kept it around. I don't know why I kept it around. It's been sitting on the bottom shelf forever. I don't even know if it's still good anymore. It's been 2 years, because this month was 2 years since I started. So that's my starter kit, first ever kit I used. Said I might have to borrow that brush back here shortly just to give it a shot. For tags, I'm just going to tag one person. I don't think he's been tagged yet, and that's Craig Barrington. And finally, for those who are still watching, please say a prayer for Brussels, the attack, cowardly attack on Brussels today, capital of the EU, and it's just nonsense. So that's what I got, everybody. Just pray for them, pray for Luke Seibert and the family. God bless, and we'll see you next time.